Voices Radio.
Voices Radio.
Voices. I said radio.
Voices Radio.
Welcome. This is Mass Movement on Voices Radio. I am Almass Badat, and this is the December edition of my show. So, Mass Movement is the show that plays rhythm, roots, and gems selected by myself, but inspired by the world. And so today we're kicking off with Take Life Easy by Christy Essien Ibokwe. Let's get into it.
The world must talk about you. Ooh, wait, you gotta take life easy. You gotta take
Yes. Kicking off the show with Take Life Easy by Christy Essien Ibokwe. Now, Christy was born in the 1960s, in actually 1960, and became the Grand Dame of Nigerian pop, and was actually known as the First Lady of Song in Nigeria. So, with a desire to make life better for Nigerian artists, Christy Essien Ibokwe is credited as having initiated the first meeting that brought about the formation of the Performing Musicians Association of Nigeria. Like, she was an iconic woman in Nigerian pop and soul and funk. So the Performing Musicians Association of Nigeria operated between 1996 and 1999, and Christy Essien Ibokwe became the first female P-Man president. So yeah, really cool. If you've just locked in, this is Mass Movement on Voices Radio. You can hear the ambiance of Coles Drop Yard in the background because we are streaming live out of King's Cross in London. And it is Christmas time. Christmas is in full swing. It is the festive season here in London. And I'm really excited to bring you 2 hours of rhythm, roots and gems. This show is going to be moving across soul, funk, specifically coming out of Nigeria in the 70s. We've got some dance and electronic from the global sphere. We've also got some new releases as well. So kicking off the new releases is a track by Rosalia's latest album. Now, if you're familiar with Rosalia, she is a pop star, I'd say as well, and sings in Spanish. This album, Lux, is the 4th studio album by Rosalia, and it was released on the 7th of November this year through Columbia Records. This track that I'm about to play is called La Rumba del Perdón, and it's about, it's like the extreme, how can I explain this? The track is a musical experimentation with Rosalia's classical training, and also speaks about a betrayal of love, but also commitment and loyalty through business that was illegal in the favelas. So it's like all of the mixture of emotions, I'd say, but I feel like because of the style of singing, it also feels like the tension of betrayal through love itself, like romantic love, and I feel like that comes through on the energy. So I really like this track. I'm so excited to play it for you. If you don't know Spanish, that's okay, because what drew me to the music was the sonic and the sound and the experimental approach to this album as a whole. So it's a must listen for me, a must listen album, Lux by Rosalia of 2025. So enjoy.
Había un kilo sin corte en tu cajón, de pura envidia alguien te lo robó. Tu mejor amigo, el que tocaba la guitarra, ¿qué será lo que pasó? Que de golpe la guitarra ya no sonaba y ni sonaba el teléfono. No sería tan amigo cuando aflojó las cuerdas de la guitarra. También desapareció, pero yo te lo perdono. Te lo perdono. Te lo perdono. Te lo perdono. Cuando dijiste voy a bajar por tabaco, mírame a los ojos de tu hijo menor. Le prometiste que no tú estarías de vuelta y nunca volviste a cruzar el nivel de la puerta por la que te fuiste. Pero yo sé que tú eres pa' mí, yo sé que tú eres pa' mí, yo sé que tú eres pa' mí, Primero viene el veneno y luego la pena. La que piensas que puede escaparse del plan divino. El que le está gritando del quinto al cuarto a su vecino. La que siempre está dando muela y en habladuría. El que nunca dice lo que piensa aunque debería. El que me dejó a mí antes que dejar su botella. El que se muerde los puños de rabia y la rabia la muerde a ella. Cuando el poder pesa más que el amor. Cuando el miedo está en ti y el deseo a tu alrededor. El que mató a puñalas y el pulso ni le tembló. Clava cuchillos tan hondos que lo perdió. El que tiene alma de santo pero sigue pecando. Cuando has mentido por mentir o has mentido por tu edad. Cuando has querido más de lo que Dios te ha querido dar. Anudar y desanudar, desnudarse y desnudar. Para hacerlo como se debe, tres cosas necesitarás. Fuego en las manos, ternura en los ojos y a mí presente en el lugar. Técnicamente eso sería un trío, pero si solo miro no contará.
Oh my gosh, that was La Rumba del Perdón by Rosalia on her new album Lux, which just released this November. Producer Karina and I were just talking about the traditional style of flamenco and how this influences this track. And what I really love about this particular album, Lux as a whole, is that we get to see an exploration of Rosalia's inspirations and influences, and also her classical training at the Catalonia College of Music. And speaking to Nick Grinshaw in Six Music, Rosalia says, I just want to have fun making music, and the only way is always trying to do it different. You want extremes, you want opposite. And I think she's done just that. As in her past projects, she's been known for her reggaeton and her more that would actually fall into the pop category, pop meaning popular and charting music. And I think this particular album is a really good step into her artistic direction and expression, and the foot in folklore and the storytelling element of music, of traditional music. So that's the second track on Mass Movement on Voices Radio this morning, and we're going to move over to a track by Joni Hastrup. This track is called Greetings. Now, Joni was the son of a Yoruba king, Yoruba meaning the tribe of people from Nigeria, and he began his musical journey performing for his brother's band Sneakers, and then became a vocalist for Orlando Julius and his Modern Aces in 1966. This album that was created was a super Afro soul album. So by the 70s, Joni was known as Soul Brother #1. What's really interesting when we think about Nigeria at this time is that this would have been around the time and post the Nigerian Civil War. So I think having that as a backdrop, in that war, a state called Biafra was formed, and so the war is known as the Civil War or the Biafran War. So what was really interesting is that once Biafra declared its independence, this caused a lot of friction between the main state of Nigeria and Biafra. So as you can imagine, it must be so tough to wake up one day and someone say, hey, actually your neighbor that you've known for ages is now, just because of a border, your enemy, but actually you're from the same type, root, and culture of people. And if you're wondering more about this and you kind of you understand, or you like learning through fiction, Half of a Yellow Sun by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie is a really good book to kind of illustrate this time, but through the story of like love and family and growing up and womanhood and stuff. It's really cool. So with that as the backdrop, like a genre that I've been listening to a lot for the past month or so and more is West African soul, jazz, funk. And so we come back to Joni Hastrup, and Joni joined Mono Mono, an Afro rock band formed in Lagos in 1971. So this is after him being the vocalist for Orlando Julius and his Modern Aces. And then by the time he went back to London in 1978, he recorded his solo album titled Wake Up Your Mind, right? So if you've got the backdrop of what's happening in Nigeria, and then you've got these like soul funk jazz tracks, but have messages of like liberation and waking up. I think it's a really nice way to contextualize the music that's come out at this time. So the track I'm going to play is titled Greetings, and I absolutely love the groove of it. That's what drew me to this track. Let's press play. It's 5 minutes of pure gold.
Imagínate
is the sounds of Greetings by Joni Hastrup on Mass Movement. Taking us through the first half an hour of Mass Movement December edition. What a tune, all the way from 70s Nigeria. Moving on with our trip around the world is a track from Sushila Rahman, who was born to South Indian parents in London, raised in Australia, and also was nominated for the Mercury Prize in 2001 alongside Radiohead and PJ Harvey for her debut album Salt Rain. She won Best Newcomer at the BBC World Music Awards in 2002 as well, and released her 7th studio album in 2018, and that was called Ghost Gamelan. Oh man, her music is literally floaty, I'd say. There's people have described her music as world in the world category, but this doesn't sit well for Sushila, and she prefers to call her music unearthly. So I'll let you decide. This track is called Love You Too by Sushila Rahman.
Turn around, it's
Love You Too by Sushila Rahman on Mass Movement on Voices Radio. Wow. I was saying as I was listening to that track that I really would love to see Sushila Rahman live, and I think she does still play out, so I'm going to have a look online. Check her out as well. The next track I'm about to play is also from Sushila Rahman, and this track is titled Maya. Now, in Hindu and Buddhist traditions, Maya is a concept referring to illusion, the creative power of the divine, or the web of creation that can entangle one with both joy and sorrow. And I think you feel this push and pull on this track. So this is Maya by Sushila Rahman on Mass Movement.
Whispers to
yes. That was Maya by Sushila Raman, and this is Voices Radio with your girl Almass Badat on Mass Movement. Next up, I've got a track called Amami, and this is by Yussef Dayes, featuring the vocals of Minami Kizuki from Amami Island. A little bit out of breath, had a little jog to the bathroom and back, but we're here, and I'm so excited to play this next track. It happened really organically, according to Yussef Dayes. And this track is taken from the newly announced Mount Fuji FM record. And this is a limited edition vinyl featuring commentary with Giles Peterson. So this track was recorded on Brownswood Records. Really cool track. Let's get into it right now. This is Amami by Yussef Dayes featuring Minami Kizuki. the background, you can hear Amami by Yussef Dayes featuring Minami Kazuki. And this song really transports you. Let's finish it off. Was the sounds of Yussef Dayes in the background featuring Minami Kazuki, and this track is called Amami. This is Mass Movement on Voices Radio with your girl Almass Badat, and this is the December edition where we're listening to music from all around the world across folk, soul, jazz. There's going to be some hip hop coming up. There's some global electronic as well. We've also weaved through some 70s Nigerian funk. And next up, I'm going to play another track from this era. So this track is called Life's Gone Down Low by the Lajadu Sisters. This track features on the album Danger, which was released in 1976. And this was the Lajadu Sisters' radical first international release. So we spoke earlier about the backdrop of the Civil War, and how protest, affirmation, liberation is kind of seeping through this genre. This next track I first heard on a curated playlist of this era, and the groove just caught me. So this is Life's Gone Down Low by the Lajadu Sisters.
A little bit
Life's Gone Down Low by the Lajadu sisters, coming out of 70s Nigeria. That track I find really comforting, to be honest. It's saying actually there's a lot going on in the world, but it's okay. If we move quick, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. So this was 70s Nigeria, and where we're going to move to now is 80s Somalia. So the next track I'm playing is called Dinlia, and this is by the Durdur band, and I saw them perform last month at Womex at the Womex conference in Finland, in Tampere. And so the Durdur band itself were a musical group from Mogadishu in Somalia. The band was actually formed in the 1980s, but reformed this year as Durdur Band International. And so actually what they've had is a bit of a revival, and they're touring and gigging all over the world at the moment. This track in particular talks about the limits of material and how belief and resolve is the most liberating and the most powerful. Particularly, I love this song because of the call and response, so take a listen.
Adileya Babur darera umakorao Dumarao Babur darera umakorao Diyara mel maseda se Ani bata kedabala de Adileya 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 Babur darera umakorao Dun marao Babur darera umakorao Diyara mel maseda se Ani bada kitabala de Adileya 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 Duleyside Anşagum duleyside Aydawe Duleyside Anşagum duleyside Aydawe
This track is giving Sunday afternoon at We Out Here after Abashanti I. Can you imagine? It's the end of the festival experience and this track comes on. Cheese!
Adileya 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 Aduya lander lawai Dagi amal Daraja landi lawai Amalaki naftilin diriyo Akira landona lawai Adileya 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 Aduya lander lawai Dagi amal Daraja landi lawai.
Oh wow, that track is called Din Leah by the Durdur Band, coming out of 80s Somalia. Man, what a tune. So next up, I've got, what have I got? I've got a hip-hop track. So this track is by Queen Latifah and produced by Cutfather and Soul Shock. The track is titled Fly Queen and features on the album Nature of a Sister by Queen Latifah. This track was released when I was not even 1 year old in 1991, and followed up her 1989 album All Hail the Queen. Man, this track is all about female empowerment. It's got the groove, it's got poetry, spoken word, and a lot of amazing wordplay that I feel like is really clever. And so shout out to Queen Latifah for rounding the palette of hip hop. Also, something that I found out, if you like fun facts, is that in 2006, Queen Latifah became the first hip hop artist to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Go on, girl. This is why you're a fly girl.
Well, it's almost nightfall, and there's no forecast of rainfall. And I'm in the mood for a party, so I'ma go out to a club and give the dance floor body. So I jump in the car and I go to the venue. Walk in the door, now I'm on the menu. Guys in the house, they're watching me. They're clocking me, there's no stopping me. Desire, I know you want me. You're fine. Thank you. But I'm not the type of girl that you think I am. I don't jump into the arms of every man. But I'm paid. I don't need your money. I love you. You must be mad. Easy love or something that I ain't. Besides, I don't know you from a can of paint. Tell me, why is it when I walk past the guys I always hear, yo baby? I mean, like, what's the big idea? I'm a queen, enough respect, treat me like a lady. And no, my name ain't yo, and I ain't got your baby. I'm looking for a guy who's sincere, one with class and savoir-faire. I'm looking for someone who has to be perfect for the Queen Latifah, me. My girl, come here, 'cause you're sexy. are in relationships. Some of them good ones and some of them bad ones. Some of the bad ones took a turn for the better, and some of the good ones ended up sad ones. You see, loving it ain't hard to get. I want a friend, not just a lover. Someone who's dedicated only to me, not to me and 2 or 3 others. One who will not lie to me or think that he can get my love by buying me. I know I'll find him someday, and when I find him, he sure won't say, Desire, I know you want me. You're fine. Thank you, but I'm not the type of girl that you think I am. I don't jump into the arms of every man. But I'm paid. I don't need your money. I love you. You must be mad. Easy love for something that I ain't. Besides, I don't know you from a can of paint. Fly girl, come here. 'Cause you're sexy and you're fine, and I want you to be mine. Fly girl, have no fear. Your heart is in good hands. Won't you let me be your man? Lounging, sitting in the house and I'm coolin'. First day of the week, so there's nothing to do when I'm in the mood for a real soft kiss. Mama never said there'd be days like this, so I called her and we talked for a while. Hung up the phone feeling better with a smile. It's cool 'cause 91 is my year, and this time I know I'm gonna hear Fly girl, come here. You're sexy and you're fine, and I want you to be mine. Fly girl, have no fear. Your heart is in good hands. Won't you let me be your man? Desire, I know you want me. You're fine. Thank you, but I'm not the type of girl that you think I am. I don't jump into the arms of every man. But I'm paid. I don't need your money. I love you. You must be mad. Easy love for something that I ain't. Besides, I don't know you from a can of paint. Fly girl, fly girl, fly girl, fly girl, fly girl.
Jeez, that was Fly Girl by the one and only Queen Latifah, coming off of her second studio album. Oh my gosh, in the 90s. I love it. So last month I went to Living Proof, one of the most iconic hip hop nights growing up in London. There were certain names at the time that always popped up on the scene. Those names were Raji Rags, DJ Khalil, and Snips. So last month I went to the birthday party for Living Proof, and it was the first time they'd done a party in 2 years. And so I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to go, but then I saw my girls in the week and they're like, oh, you coming? And I was like, I don't know. And I had a 5-hour set on the night of Living Proof. And when I was there, this guy came up to me and he was like, oh, I love what you're playing, blah, 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 blah. I've got tickets tonight to Living Proof. Are you down? You bring anyone. And I was like, oh my God, it's a sign. And so I went and I had the best. You know, when you're like, you've been avoiding it all week, but on the night, someone's like, I'm going to make it easy for you. All you got to do is turn up. Literally. So it was really nice to see a lot of familiar faces and hip hop heads that really appreciate the music. And the night was just like flowing. So Snips was also DJing. And I was going to play one of my favorite tracks called Love Jockey by Snips. But I saw this morning that Snips has just released a track with Groove Armada. And this track is a remix of Chicago. And so I was like, actually, let's get into this because it's fresh. Do you know what I mean? But if you haven't heard of Snips before, go back and listen to his catalogue, because you can. What I love about it is that in his own experimentation, he shows the connection he has through his love for hip hop. So there's like soul, there's jazz, and there's hip hop. There's neo soul in there as well. There's straight up R&B, and so he's quite a versatile producer. And so it's really exciting for me to play this track, Chicago, the Snips remix. the background, you can hear the ending of Chicago by Groove Armada, but this is the Snips remix, so it's like you've never heard it before. I'm going to play another track from this project later on, as I want to finish off on a high note. But before that, there's another new release from Brownswood Recordings, and this track is called Guiding Star by Isco featuring Rico. This track came out on November 5th. I've got certified gun fingers from Karina. I hear it. On this track, Isco says Rico's vocals were from one of the first sessions we ever did years ago. It had never been released but sounded perfect on this track. And this is a taste of nostalgia, a track that reminds me of good memories and friendships. What I love about this is the lesson in never throw your experiments away. As a creative, always keep your, always keep your archive and revisit your ideas, your earlier ideas, because there's always some gems somewhere. So this is Guiding Star by Isco featuring Rico on Mass Movement, Voices Radio, December edition.
Back girl G, watch you watch her, wine and wiggle. Gal you all black like watch her, grind and jiggle. Soldier, wine and wiggle, do it with skill like water. Time and tickle, vibe in a little, got it all wet like soccer. Time and tickle, vibe in a little, got it all wet like soccer. Back girl G, watch you watch her, wine and wiggle. Gal you all black like watch her, grind and jiggle. Soldier, wine and wiggle, do it with skill like water. Time and tickle, vibe in a little, got it all wet like soccer. Time and tickle,
Select no reload brother, boss intro for the reload brother. Don't ask me for a reload brother. Got love for your mum, so suck your brother. Man, I melt like burning rubber. Man, star, need some rubber. I might get little bubble like hopper. Top like topper, radio stands, hold tight copper. So minimal sound, got the girl in the bumper. She wanna come and get for a supper. Covid now, everything get locked off. Showtime when everything get pop off. Man, that's so unruly, blacked out bookie. Minimal sound, got the girl them feeling the whole band of loony. Back girl G, watch you watch her, wine and wiggle. Gal you black like watch her, grind and jiggle. Soldier, wine and wiggle, do it with skill like water. Time and tickle, vibe in a little, got it all wet like soccer. Time and tickle, vibe in a little, got it all wet like swatch. Back girl G, watch you watch her, wine and wiggle. Gal you black like watch her, grind and jiggle. Soldier, wine and wiggle, do it with skill like water. Time and tickle, vibe in a little, got it all wet like soccer. Time and tickle, vibe in a little, got it all wet like swatch.
Listening to Guiding Star by Isco featuring Rico, and this is Mass Movement on Voices Radio. We've been hearing some soul, jazz, hip hop, and now some UK in the background. There's like a soulful, there's a hip hop, there's a and there's a distinctly UK, specifically London sound, I think, that you can hear in that track. So the next place that we're going to go is a track called Arms of Imagination, and this track is called, or sung, sorry, in Hindi. But the lyrics were written by a poet called Gorha Raza. And this track, I came along on my travels and my adventures in music because I've been looking for South Asian music that experiments with jazz. And the reason being is because jazz naturally is abundant with music coming out of Africa itself and also across the diaspora in contemporary jazz. And what I was interested in is how you have traditional and classical Hindustani or Sufi music that explores jazz too. There's a bit of this place that kind of then naturally exists in the global and world space, that I'd love to like continue to deep dive. And so this track is by Shubha Mudgal, Sandy Evans, Sirens Big Band, and Anish Pradhan. And this track, called Arms of Imagination, comes from the album Bridge of Dreams, which was released in 2018. I know, they're beautiful titles, aren't they? This work is a cross-cultural collaboration between Indian classical Hindustani and traditional instrumentation from the South Asian region, and then as well as that, an Australian big band, but in the jazz space. So the combination is a real fusion of sounds, and the poem is a tribute to differently abled people. For example, one of the lyrics say, "If the feet are unable to move, I do not grieve, because my imagination permits me to scale the mountains." And so I love the message underneath or at the core of this song, because it literally means that you can be limitless. So this is Arms of Imagination on Mass Movement. Wow. That was, or as my mum will say, wah. And that was Arms of Imagination. A really uplifting tune that explains or explores the fact that actually it doesn't matter about what your body's saying, like your mind and your imagination is yours and can fly. This is Mass Movement on Voices Radio, hosted by your girl Almass Badat. This particular show, we have explored 90s soul, funk and liberation music from 70s Nigeria. We've also gone to hip hop, we've gone to some UK, we've had some Somali funk in there as well. We've explored Sushila Raman, who is a South Indian unearthly artist, as she would describe herself. And now we're getting into the last sort of 25 minutes, and so we're going to get a little bit dancey. So the next track that I've got coming up is called Shringara, and this is a disco edit by X Generation. Now, X Generation are a duo, and they released a dance floor jazz project called the Napoli Exchange. And now this is their second project, titled the Mumbai Exchange, on Energy Exchange Records. Now, this particular track from the project is a story of forbidden and taboo love told by two of India's finest songsmiths in collaboration with Lewis Moody and Ziggy Zeitgeist from X Generation. This track itself was released on September 18th this year, so it's fairly new, and I think it's going to end up being on my festival rotation for 2026. So I'm going to play it from start to finish, actually, and then I'll mix into the next track. This is Shringara, the disco edit by X Generation.
Just like the wind. No, 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 no. Just like the wind. 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 No, 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 just like the wind. No, 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 just like the wind.
Answer the text, answer the phone. Tell me if you're coming to Almass. Answer the text, answer the phone. Tell me if you're coming to Almass.
There's a fragment of love left to a tattooed soul. Before I'd even met you, booked a hotel when you texted and suggested that we should hang. Hope grew from the moment when you hold my hand. We cuddled and we giggled and we laughed and we yawned and reached into the darkness where my heart once belonged. There's a fragment of love left on tattooed soul. Before I'd even met you, I booked a hotel. That night in Alberoni, I sat in the rain, thought about all those promises made.
Answer the text, answer the phone. Tell me if you're coming to Almass. Answer the text, answer the phone. Tell me if you're coming to
Alberoni, 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 Alberoni. There's a bitter light on the Piccadilly line. Everyone could see where I was crying. Told you I was a writer, you smuggled a grin. You left me hanging, an empty horizon. That night in Alberoni, I sat in the rain, thought about all those promises made. There's a fragment of love left in a tattooed soul. Before I'd even met you, booked a hotel. That night in Alberoni, I sat in the rain, thought about all those promises made.
Answer the text, answer the phone. Tell me if you're coming to Almass. Answer the text, answer the phone. Tell me if you're coming to Almass.
Alberoni, Alberoni, Alberoni. There's a fragment of love. 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 There's a fragment of love left in tattooed soul. Before I'd even met you, booked a hotel. That night in Alberoni, I sat in the rain, thought about all those promises made.
Answer the text, answer the phone. Tell me if you're coming to Almass. Answer the text, answer the phone. Tell me if
vida se alce alto con orgullo. Tal vez mañana no llevemos más este peso sobre los hombros. Cuando las potencias despierten la fuerza viva de este pueblo que se cansa de reconstruir escombros. Cuando las voces se unan y griten basta, despelan y ríen sobre y así podamos conquistar aquello que llamamos.
It's all getting a bit 3 a.m. in Shangri-La right now. Oh man, this has been an amazing show. Well done for being with me and staying with me as I've played music from all around the world. on Mass Movement, bringing you rhythm, roots, and gems. This track has a little breath of life at the end. This track is titled Secret Circuit Shock Blast Remix. And the track is an amazing dance track, actually, sampling Dura Dura Band, who we played earlier. It's been so nice to explore the different connections that we make with music, and I so look forward to coming back in the new year with more gems to share and refining my selection, because it's such an enjoyable thing to do, and the world is so much richer with all of the art and the music that's been created. So thank you to all the musicians. Thank you for listening. Thank you to producer Karina and Voices Radio as well. It's been a fab 2025 with Mass Movement. I'm Almass Badat. I'm signing out.